Hi, this is Dee-Dee Devon of Divine Intervention, Lifestyle, and Nutrition Health Coaching. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm outside on this beautiful day. I'm just coming off of a vacation and was feeling really inspired to share with you because I'm ready to get back to work on what is a health coach or coach and why you might want to hire one. I am trained at mastering habit change, but oh, there's so much more. A coach is definitely someone who can help you set clear goals and intentions and outcomes. So, saying in 90 days from now, this is how I want my body to look like, or my reality to look like, or this is how I'd like to feel. So, we can set very specific and achievable goals, which is what we do, in a certain time frame. And having a coach gives us the right support and the right accountability, not to mention the right steps in the right order. After all, we are trained in this. So that's just a very sort of practical benefit of having a coach. But I wanted to talk more about the emotional benefits of having someone usher you through facing your fears and insecurities. Letting go of the past, because most of us have some of our past trauma located in the future, which makes it really hard to go forward, right? And if we're afraid that something bad is going to happen, like it's going to get us in the future because it's got us in the past, then it's really hard to move forward. So a coach can help us let go of that past, and a coach can help us own our personal journey rather than feeling guilty or ashamed of it. You know, many of us are carrying around regrets about why we didn't start something sooner, or I don't know why I got into the wrong relationship, or we picked the wrong career, or we ended up in the wrong location, made some big mistake. But a coach can really help us on our journey rather than feeling guilty or ashamed of it. So, whatever has happened to you, that we take back our power in it. A coach can also help you harvest wisdom from life's devastations or disappointments. That everything that happens to us is, in one perspective, designed to make us better. It's perfectly orchestrated for our next evolution. So, if you were to see everything that has ever happened to you as not happening to you, but happening for you on behalf of that next stage, then you can go, oh my gosh, what is this experience meant to teach me? How is this meant to shape me? How can the worst thing that ever happened to us become the best thing that ever happened to us? Number one, through experience. And whether it's happening in the moment or whether we're still close to the difficult experience, it's too soon, we just can't jump to watch the shining light in the dark tunnel, we actually have to go through some pain first and then the rising. And so, again, a coach will hold you by your hand and walk you all the way through that. A coach can help you reclaim your self-worth after abandoning ourselves. And that's usually to someone else to gain approval. Coaching can help teach you how to communicate and honor your boundaries and needs without apologizing or being scared of the outcome. Oh my gosh, this is such a big one. I mean, how many of us know what we need and what we want without running it through the filter of someone else? Like, is this okay? Or am I going to be retaliated against in some way? Or are they going to judge or criticize me, gaslight me, right? So, minimizing my desires and needs as unimportant or unnecessary, and I'm not going to be able to stand up for myself, or I just go silent, or their voice is bigger. You know, that sometimes people say in relationships that the one who cares most wins. And so there's sometimes a more dominant voice in the relationship, and some of us go silent. We get lost, we lose ourselves, we abandon ourselves. And so the antidote to self abandonment is knowing your boundaries and honoring them. And not from a righteous place, but simply from this is what's true place. so liberating, so lightening. A lot of us are overweight because we carry this weight and this burden. Coaching is also about exposing the lies we tell ourselves, another huge weight. So if we tell ourselves we're nothing, that why do we even bother? Why do we even bother trying? There's so many other people who are better than me at whatever. It's like I'm such a loser. I'll never feel free. I'm always going to feel trapped, or I'm inadequate in some way. That's really the baseline of what it all comes down to, is the lie of inadequacy. When we tell ourselves that I'm not good enough for whatever, not good enough for a loving relationship, I'm not good enough to enjoy life, I haven't yet earned the right to be happy, these are all lies. I'm too fat to be lovable. Another common lie, right? Wow. So, a coach can help us expose the lies and embrace a more loving, compassionate truth. So, I think at the essence of coaching is all about falling in love with taking impeccable care of yourself. Having a coach is about falling in love with our number one purpose in life, which is to take impeccable care of ourselves. And that this is not just physical, not even just an emotional journey. To me, that's a spiritual journey. If we are spiritual beings inhabiting a physical form, then this is the grand purpose on this journey, to actually take impeccable care of ourselves, and then every action we take stems from that divine purpose. No, it's not a must to have a coach, and yes, you can get yourself into a higher potential without a coach also, but with a coach, you'll get there so much quicker, better, and most importantly, with more confidence. If this sounds like something you'd like to be engaged in, I invite you to a free discovery session with me and see if we're a perfect fit for each other. Namaste, and to your best self.